Welcome back to Ourlyfestyle. It's your boy Todd.
And I'm Shay.
And we're here to discuss the perceptions of social media, pretty much how we all wear masks online at times. I'm going to actually start this off, but for myself personally, when I think about the perceptions created on social media, I think relationships, I think social status, I think financial status, and I also think that's the perception of being an individual that you don't actually carry offline. By that I mean, like, I've met when they say don't meet your heroes, I've seen it to where I've met people and I'm like, man, he's just a genuine individual. I love their content, and you meet them in person, you're like, damn, like, you are not nice. You're really not a good person. But as far as like the social media perception goes, I honestly want to tell y'all, like, for me personally, speaking on me, I started out creating content. Like, I started out with fitness content, and I was like, all right, cool, this seems like something to do. And I changed it up for a relationship status. And changing up who I was an individual, then you lose yourself. And then I found other interests. I started creating anime content, things like that. It seemed really, really nice. And then I was losing my interest in that as well. I felt like that's when you go through identity crises through social media, when you're trying to not only grow as a content creator, but also figure out what the community responds to. What I've learned through my journey as an individual is to just stay true to yourself. Stay true to your niche. Find ways to grow out from your particular niche. So if you are a foodie, right, and you want to get into creating, I don't know, retail or clothing or apparel or lifestyle content, just foodie and lifestyle, and then find a way to merge the two, and then just do that. Just don't lose yourself in the process. But that's just my thoughts on it.
I ain't gonna hold you, gang. Like, you was getting like a little bit curvy with the topic. So I think our topic is mainly talking about like the perception of social media. I agree with you were saying, like, stick to your passion and don't let it change you, things like that. But I think what we want to talk about is, or correct me if I'm wrong, like that perception of being somebody different than you are in person versus online. Shout out to people who are the same person face to face and online. I feel like a lot of people think that they have to appease the online folks, and you don't have to do that. You need to be yourself, be genuine, be who you are. If you're an asshole, be an asshole. If you no. But like I'm saying, you just said in the beginning of the video, you like somebody online is just this down to earth person, and and then you meet them in line and they don't want to say two words to you, like, hey bro, don't speak to me. Like, get away from me. Just showing love online and in person and being yourself. Also, when it comes to false a false lifestyle, even with I ain't trying to call you out, but there's been times where like you'll post something to the world far as the family, and hey, nah, I ain't done. You'll post something to the world and to the family of all glitter and butterflies, which I agree. I ain't about posting.
I don't post nothing negative.
Yeah, we don't post nothing negative. That's not what I'm saying. But like, it'll be a time where you post, and 2 seconds before it, I done literally told you, hey, get away from me. And you like, well, get the camera. Like, I don't like that. You've done it. You've done it before.
With you?
You have. Yes, you have. So it's just like, yes, post the positivity, but it get kind of sticky when you're posting it when it's not a positive environment. So just really genuinely posting the positivity of your family, but having a positive moment. Like, it got to match.
Okay. So
that's what I'm saying.
So how does that work when you're with an individual that isn't so tender and soft? And this is the thing. Like, now,
I'm a bunny.
No.
Oh,
Let me see. No. All right. So say if you're with someone who's not comfortable being on camera, I'm gonna be honest with you, that is going to be a challenge for you, because if you create content together, and then this is like talking about us in general. So we create content together and separate. We have separate accounts as well, but we create content together, and creating content together, it seems like very easy and natural, because this is easy and natural because we're doing like the talking point. But like, let's say like a workout video, or if we were to do like something like a skit, it would take so much more because we have to like get this down. And I'm like usually like trying to direct it, right? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I want it to be like this. And then sometimes that's overwhelming. I will admit that's overwhelming at times. But when you're doing that, you have to understand that everybody can't move at your pace, and you can't put yourself in another person's shoes. You got to allow them to be themselves. And that's something I'm learning. So I will say that. And honestly, circling back, I think you're right about that, because I have taken times where I'm like, I don't care about all that argumentative shit. We got this, we trying to work on some campaign stuff, or I'm trying to create this scene for this. And it's like, I can put my emotions aside because I don't look at social media as like my reality. It's like work. And honestly, it's definitely become that to me. And I know a lot of the people don't understand when people say like, well, I don't get how you can be. It's because we ain't fake. Like in person, we get on each other like case. Like she'll go in on me. I'll kind of go in because I don't be trying to be. I don't be want to be argumentative too heavy. What you mean?
You don't kind of.
I go in. Yeah. I go in crazy.
Absolutely.
I don't think I go in like that, y'all. Yeah. I honestly feel like I don't go in like crazy because I'm low key crazy, but not like that. You feel me? But
you're kind-hearted, but you do.
You know what? We're passive. I want y'all to understand what we mean by going in. Like we will literally passively aggressively argue with each other. Like won't speak, shrugs. Oh, I thought something was wrong with you. Oh, I thought something was wrong with you. Like we're pettily passive. But as far as like hooping and hollering to the top of our lungs, no, I don't.
Never.
That ain't really our thing at all. Like what y'all don't know is family life. We have kids and things like that. We don't really do any argument in front of them. And if we feel like we're about to have an argument, hey, you about to start that? And we'll just go ourselves away. Even if we have to like literally text argue. This is the craziest thing ever. But we've had text arguments, and
we don't take our arguments to social media. That's another thing when it comes to the perception of social media. You don't have to like all that filming your fights and arguments. Like y'all, I hate to say y'all goofy because I feel like I'm disrespecting certain people, because I know people that are true friends of mine that actually like get online and say their arguments. Nothing's wrong with that, but I feel like you need to let your household be private. Don't be recording your spouse, your boyfriend, like. That's goofy behavior. I don't care. And
honestly, to piggyback on that, that's why you don't really see like pranks and stuff. Like the way our lifestyle is going, obviously this is a lifestyle account. So you're going to see everything from food, fitness, podcast talks. The reason you don't really see pranks like that is like, we don't mind doing like the jokey stuff to each other, but I'm never going to put her out to be trying to embarrass her or play with our relationship. So, you know what I'm saying? Some people are like, oh, that's boring. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be boring, G, before I try to make a joke of my relationship to get some views online. Now, like I say, that's why I say about the perception thing. We are who we are on and offline. Like I ain't gonna lie. The only thing that kind of be switching up with me, and then this is for like most of the time cultural things. When I say that, I mean like my skin folk. Y'all already know what I mean by this. Our code switching, vernacular changes and things like that. For myself personally, I was raised in like a real rough neighborhood. That's all I'm gonna really give y'all with that. But I'm from Houston originally, and I ain't really always talked like this, G. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I really used to sound lesser than self, and that's because of my surrounding. And honestly, my vocabulary wasn't grown due to academic things. I'll be honest with y'all. But as I grew and better school districts, things like that, higher education, higher learning. You start to let a lot of that go because you start realizing you can't go into every room talking to people the same way. You got to know what room you're in and who you're talking to be able to move around. So don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about you individuals.
Even with social media.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Heavily with social media. I see people all the time, and they change the way they talk to be able to get their message across to all viewers, not just a few. If I'm catering just to a certain small audience, then what about everybody else that wants to support, So, I don't know. We just rambling about it. Well, I'm really rambling about that topic as far as a whole. But
it's your strengths.
Yeah.
One of your strengths.
Yeah. I can stretch a conversation. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm a little conversation starter. You funny. That's what I'm talking about. And hold on. Let me give y'all a little bit. This how Shay be. So let me tell you about
What?
on some real talk. I ain't trying to do you.
I talk like that offline.
Offline.
I talk like that.
Yes, I do. Give y'all I give y'all the view of what I just said. I see this little lady sitting in my face about, see if you do it. I want you to try it. I swear to God. In my head, I'll be like, this is funny as hell.
Because like, we don't play with each other hard. Let me say.
No, we don't.
So don't lie to the public and say I threatened you, because I don't.
Oh, I said you threatened me.
That's what it sounds like.
That's
you just said because if I try you.
That should be on. She be like, so what you trying to say? You trying to say I tried to hurt you or something? You don't trust me? She talk like you gotta like dang.
I am all of 4'11", 110 pounds. What can I do to you?
Smallest be the one.
What can I do to you? What can I do to you?
What you mean?
Anyway, all of this to say, back to the topic, because one thing about me and Ty, we both ramble and we get off topic.
Yeah.
All of that, to tie it all together, is just say, be your authentic self online and offline. Don't let social media change you. Yeah. Be yourself, and also just be careful when it comes to like posting certain things that aren't meant for the public. That's it. Because people are weird and they like use that against you. Like even like not even celebrities, normal people that do the publishing all their life and stuff. Just be careful what you post, because you want to protect your family before anything. You know.
Yeah, you really don't want to put your and to be honest with you, that's a valid point. Mm-hmm. The thing with me personally, I used to sorry about that. I used to heavily want to post like a lot more family content, and I enjoy stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, but also I have to protect the children's image, because what if they don't want to be online? You know what I'm saying? Like just because I want to post a picture really bad, I've chose a lifestyle of creating content. Mm-hmm. So if my face is a familiar face, if somebody recognizes me, they're going to be doing extra above and beyond things to get closer to individuals who they feel like are close to you. So be very careful when you start diving into content creation and understand what comes with it. Because like, it's not fame. This is not money. I want people to understand this is not money. This is hobbyists, right? It's just hobby stuff. Like you have to create your business and brand, but in the process of you doing your hobby to promote and market for your brand and your business, you are opening the doors for individuals you don't know into your family. So just protect yourself and the individuals that you call loved ones around you. That's really heavily on that. Just don't fall for the perception, man. We all struggle. We all go through stuff. We all feel certain kind of ways. We're all trying to figure it out. Individuals who have figured it out, they're still figuring it out. Trust me, this is a conversation that is had multiple times with content creators who have made it. They constantly say, like, we're still trying to figure it out. We're still trying to get it together. And individuals you feel like they fell off. That's a big one. You fell off. They're not falling off. You don't know what it takes to hold the seat if you've never had that seat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right about that.
That's a big one. Like, I can't tell nobody they fell off when I ain't never held the responsibility in the seat they had. Maybe it was for a year, maybe it was for a couple months. If you haven't been in those shoes, don't say what you would have done until you created that for yourself. Just don't pass judgment on others if you haven't wore their shoes. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But do you have anything else to extend on this or explain?
No, like I said, hold on, let me code switch, because you said I talk. Like I was saying, just be yourself and be true and authentic.
Hey, you funny.
Be yourself. Don't let others change you, and just, get the bag.
Hey, you why she playing, y'all? She really do that in real life. That's really her work voice.
Oh, hi.
Anyway. Oh yeah. Oh hi. Oh hi.
Take this camera.
Look. Oh y'all heard it. Anyways. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And join the fam.
Peace.